House Bill 322. Imagine this. A small town high school finally wins a grant to start a welding and auto repair program. They plan to buy new tools, but now the rules change. They can spend that money on virtual reality software and online training platforms instead. The students put on headsets instead of picking up wrenches. Now, what the bill says it does? House Bill 322 lets schools and colleges use jobs and education protection grants to buy technology solutions that support job training, like software, subscriptions, and online tools, not just equipment or facilities. What it actually does? This means schools can now spend public workforce dollars on private software platforms and recurring tech subscriptions, while smaller or rural districts that can't afford those systems lose out on the same grant access. Now, who benefits? Tech vendors selling virtual reality or training software, charter schools and colleges with vendor partnerships, manufacturing and trade associations pushing for faster workforce pipelines. And who pays the price? Rural and smaller districts without tech staff or grant writers, taxpayers who may end up funding ongoing contracts with little oversight, local boards that lose control over spending decisions once platforms are locked in. Now, why this matters. When public education funds start flowing into private software contracts with no clear bidding or oversight rules, it weakens transparency and local control. Once schools adopt a system, they're often stuck with it, even after a grant money runs out. That means future costs could come from local budgets instead of state grants. Now, questions you can ask your lawmakers. How will the state prevent vendor lock in or recurring tech costs after grants expire? Why wasn't competitive bidding or public reporting required for these new tech contracts? What protections will ensure smaller districts aren't left behind in the rush towards expensive solutions? Bottom line, House Bill 322 sounds like modernization, but it quietly shifts public education dollars into private tech contracts with no guardrails.